And we're live. And we're back after going dark for just about a month. Except for Drew's unbelievable dungeon crawl. I hope you guys enjoyed while me and Boomer were at Vegas. But welcome back to a table full of normal people, unlike that dungeon crawl. No, I'm kidding. For those that played, we appreciate those. Jonathan and Vark. Vassar came and did some stuff with us when we were gone, so we appreciate them coming in and showing their pretty beautiful faces to all you YouTubers. Previously, which this might be a long one, we started with a decision to meet with Barley, the wizard from the mist, the ones that helped you kill Rog here. To the whispers in the streets is the one that killed Rog here. After selling the gem heart for 50 gold, you are trying to decide to manipulate him, kill him, possibly sway him to your side. There are butting heads in this decision, as before you head out, south of the city, Orion, our lion man, gets a call from Fallen Song to have a conversation with him. They decide, the rest of the party decides to go south, wait on Barley, hide in the trees, and only Dristan is going to try to manipulate him with word salad.
He tried.
So, Fallen Song speaks with Orion, telling him, listen, you don't beat around the bush, you tell me how it is, straight up, no lies. So, and also, there are some issues going on with some dwarfs that are tearing up Old Varak and around that area. And Ashbringer and Torch are going to go down towards Resin, towards Orion's homeland, and he thinks you and maybe some other guys you trust to head down there with you, but the number one top mission is to take this Dra'hokem away from the Ox Hearts because they are unfit to guard anymore. He spoke with you about he has given his life's blood and sweat to protect what needs to be protected in Clarion, and he believes the Ox Hearts aren't strong enough to protect it, so he's going to start a civil war with the Ox Hearts to take it before someone else will. And you'd let him know that Raghir was snatched away by Abaddon with the gem. He believes you. Roll a very nice persuasion check here. And you kind of just play with him a little bit while he's being very serious. After that ends, he asks you where Barley is, and you said, I don't know, Barley's missing. So they go and find out that Barley is south of the city, and he requests that you go and just make sure he's okay. And the quicker you can get this information for Dra'hokem, the better, because he does want you guys south in the southern regions near Old Varak and the borders of Nearwithel and Varak.
He just wants us out of the city.
While this is going on, Barley shows up to the same spot that Arness turned into a Dampier. Jasper hides. Winder turns into a dead man.
I'm dead.
Arness hides in the trees as Dristan waits. And just to rewind a little bit, Barley actually asked Dristan down here to where him and Dristan can split this gem heart together so that him and Dristan can share in all the wealth and all of you get nothing, hoping that would be cool. He shows and asks what's going on, and Dristan gives him the unfortunate news that he actually his friends sold Dra'hokem for 10 gold. 10,000 gold, I mean. But we bought you a gift, the book of these spell slots and the Roghier family traditions, and he realizes quickly that this was part of the loot and part of the Roghier house, and y'all didn't even get him a gift. You just kind of gave him this book.
Don't know what you're talking about.
As Driston tosses around, he proclaims this word salad. He yells for Jasper in need of a very
What a mistake that was.
yes, stiff back individual, good devil tongue himself. Well, Jasper is unpleased that
Motherfucks from the entire time.
Barley
You goofy son of a bitch.
is upset that he didn't like his gift. And he's like, why should I give you gold when you got part of the loot and all I got was 2,000 gold from this gem harp?
Honest question.
Driston feels bad, gives him more gold. And Barley's like, okay, now we're good. But Jasper continues to say, well, I should get more because you got a book in gold. I only got gold. Like,
Yeah.
and arguments ensue,
Barley
but
wants to get more than his due.
Jasper starts getting a little closer to Barley, starts bowing up to him, telling him, I don't think it's right. I think I'm being unfair now. And Barley gets
Beat your
scared,
ass. Catch me
and
outside.
yeah, Barley gets scared and flees. Orion slowly gets to the southern parts of this area, but before he does, a lightning bolt hits Winder in the dome, dropping him to the ground, and a purple energy electric silhouette of a man touches him as Winder's powers leave. An inverted lightning strike happens and this being flees. Winder gets a little bit of a healing word, comes back, and his powers don't work. The rest of the party are deciding on what to do next as Orion finally walks in after the aftermath of this, and they discuss if the mist, what is their plans? Are they trying to take all the gem hearts or all these vestiges or whatever they're called to the Secundus? Are they trying to protect you're not feeling that the mist is being super honest with you and almost using you to a point? But that is still up in the air on what to decide on there, as you might even claim that if you do get Dra'hokem, you might sell it to the mist just to try to save face and collect 50,000 gold and try to find another one to make sure they don't have a full Xfinity or full Infinity Gauntlet. So you go your separate ways as Arness and Driston decide to meet Barley again to try to settle things over. Orion goes with Winder into the Solaire Caverns to Dodds Falls Cathedral in the underground. And our Jasper, our bard, decides to speak with Dra'hokem, the head guy for the Oxhearts in Goads Row at South Downs. Winder and Orion get to the cathedral in the Solaire Caverns as the funeral is going on for the head priest that Winder sliced down in a fury the day before.
Nice. At least there were no repercussions for that.
As,
None at all.
as he slowly walks in, this cathedral fills with purple-like divine energy. And Dodds Falls shows his face to the first time in maybe ever. To have a discussion with Winder, as Winder claims that he doesn't deserve this power, he doesn't know what to do, why should he do this? And Dodds Fall tells him the best champions are always questioning themselves. But the fact is, the Deo needs to return or he is the gatekeeper, he is the protector, he is the one that helps guide the souls to the afterlife. And he needs you as the champion to bring more followers to his call, to the Deo's call, and try to uplift this prison, soul prison that somebody might be holding in front of him. Arness, Tristan speak with Barley outside the large fountain in the reign of Primus, and pretty much let Barley know that this is something that's way greater than the mist, something greater than just money, but the Deo needs to rise to its proper glory, that the gods need to be praised, and there needs to be more followers. And Arness gives 2,000 gold to Barley, which helps the cause, and Barley lets you know that that's why he's doing so much investigations into Primus, because there's no information, there isn't any text of who he is, how he was, there's no information about him. It's almost been withheld from the public, and he has interest in trying to do this. He said one of the main reasons he joined the Mist was to get the proper channels, to find the books, to learn more about the histories of Docca Terra, because they've been just in the dark for so long, and it's something that he's very interested in. So he claims he'll go to the summer court the next morning and try to join the Bear Naked Laddies, which Tristan sends him an invitation to without Jasper's consent.
Fuck Jasper.
Jasper goes into the South Downs.
All hell will rain down.
There's a large party going on in South Downs. Dra'hokem, the half giant, half orc individual, is sitting with another, making another half orc lady on his lap look really small.
Nice.
2 other Oxheart individuals sit at the table. 2 others just kind of sit at random tables throughout. Jasper tells Dra'hokem that he isn't a part of the Mist, that he's willing to move allegiances to the Oxhearts, and Dra'hokem, being a little drunk, sounds good to him, to where he understands that the Summer Court crew definitely is in the supply business, distribution business, I mean. As you have Brute and Orion distributing nicely over there on Poor Man's Row, and is willing to be the supplier for a new drug or whatever you might need. As Nord, his right-hand man, takes you down to the southern parts of the underground kind of not tunnel but area, basement type of area, to where all of Gode's Row and the 5 buildings are all connected in one large hallway rooms. As you go through and find that one of the drugs is called Scarlet, which is Dampier blood, as they have one chained up, getting drained by a couple of ladies. Boy. As you pass that, you do see some slave pens of that they are into selling flesh, which is not good. You look to your right as you're walking down this hallway, and you see a very heavy door that is locked up. No one's there. It's almost got dust and dirt on this where it hasn't been touched in a very long time. You continue past there through a fortified door that is their gun, ammo, armory. Lots of black powder, lots of guns being made here. Ammunition, bullets being made, and you see them in crates and other things, to where there were 3 Oxhearts in here dealing with the guns. You decide to get fronted some Scarlet. He tries to give you 500 gold worth of Scarlet. You settle for 100 gold, which is 10 vials of 10 gold apiece, or a drop for 2 gold. So you've got 50.
How many drops in each vial?
Yeah, 5 drops in each vial. So that's, he said that in 10 days he'd like to have 50 gold back. As he brags that this is all profit, since the damn pure blood's free. They collect them. Most of the time they collect the Dampiers near the Kinblades. They've got this inn out there they all hang out on, so it's easy to just kidnap one of these Dampiers. And he slaps them around trying to get some information out of them, and he says only Kudea can turn him into this, that if he bites you, he can't turn you into something. You collect your scarlet, slowly start heading towards Summer Court, where all of you, in the rain, clothes damp. It's more of a summer rain. You're not cold, just annoying from the water soaking in to your bones at this point, since it's been about an hour since y'all left one another. Jasper's not too bad. He's actually in an inn. Y'all are in caverns, and that's where we sit, as if y'all want to just be in the Summer Court.
Yes.
Y'all just kind of sit down. Mara Lara Tara is kind of bringing you the wine and getting everyone ready. There's some fireweed next to Orion.
What's the patronage like tonight on a rainy night?
Is it night right now, or is it afternoon?
I'm not sure what time it is.
Yeah, it's probably late afternoon. I'm sure there might be a couple of people coming in. Old Rose Thorn is just tuning up the
I
loot.
thought we met Barley at night.
Did we meet at night?
Mhm.
Okay, so this night is
Yeah, I think I would have gone to see Dogstarts probably at night
at
as
nighttime.
well.
Okay,
So
so
in the evening.
we'll say there's probably about 20 individuals in here, and then just y'all at the table. Well, we'll go 12 individuals. Can you just roll for it? 13 individuals. You do see the one missed member in the corner, Beowulf, your forge cleric that's always in here. He's kind of just like foot, bouncing to the tune of Rose Gold. He's got the dwarven smile on his face. The beer and the already getting crusted on his large mustache and beard from him sloshing it around all night. He's a little tipsy, having a good time as he kind of nods his head at you. And
Alright. We all sit around a table.
yep.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and get me a glass of wine. Sit back.
I haven't thought about that accent in weeks.
I know, it's been a while. Gotta get back
Standard.
in character.
I don't remember. Who am I?
Feel myself late.
I'm a Minotaur, right?
The other day, I was like,
What's up,
Not really
Odin?
fun.
Hello, I am Dristed.
I'm blind, right?
Yeah, I found out some very interesting things over there at the South Downs. My meeting with Dra'hokem. I can regale you with the entire event, or we can act like we just heard it.
I would prefer to be regaled.
I'd
Okay.
prefer to hear the story
Yeah.
straight from the
Well,
goat's mouth.
earlier this evening, I made my way to go Drow after that
What a fine story.
terrible meeting with that cunt of a bitch Barley. Is Barley here?
No, Barley's supposed to
not
meet us in
here.
the morning, right?
Asshole Barley asking for more than a share.
We were there for that part.
Yeah.
So,
I
side
still can't get
note,
over it.
you need to be nice to Barley.
Ah,
Just so you know,
that's
me and
gonna watch my friend.
Arness here, we met up with Barley, and he's gonna be joining the group.
You
He knows everything.
behind my back, you invited a man into my group.
Well, it was a 2 out of 5 vote, and not
Yeah.
1 because we were all that was there.
I see.
So 100%
There's a
of
mutiny,
the
I see.
Yeah.
100% of the voted members.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We felt pretty confident.
I felt kind of bad scaring him off earlier. He, I really just wanted to get my hand on some more of that gold, and that little cunt wanted more than his share.
I think it's
But
just
I can see that that's a property I kind of like in a fella. I understand it from my own heart, so I guess I
Yeah.
can't take it too hard against him.
And it definitely cost us some more gold out of it.
Money, please.
Money, please.
The thing about that is,
Well,
you were the two there, so it was up to you to make it fair.
Fair enough. But he's going to be helping us going forward, so just thought I'd rip that band-aid off real quick.
All right. Hopefully he can take a good friendly ribbing.
Well.
He seems like a prick.
He's a soft brick.
A man after your own heart.
Aye.
So anyways.
I've got some bad news for you.
Me?
Wait, let me wait for the scroller to go through to remember what your name is.
Arness?
Arness. I'm gonna bust out the case of the Scarlet. Look around, make sure nobody's really paying attention. And have you seen any of this floating around before?
I feel like I might have seen something red here and there, but
Step it, put it back in the case. Yeah.
should I know it?
The Oxhearts are distributing this new drug, calling it Scarlet.
Okay.
I found out they actually have a Dampier chained up down below their down below the casino.
He's making it?
It is him. It is his blood that they make it from. They've got him down there chained and tortured, and they're draining him of it.
Jesus.
They use it to distribute him.
God.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Who?
Daenerys.
Yeah. Daenerys.
Why do you always mention that street preacher?
He's a good magician.
They say
Wow.
they just snatched them off the street there in the Kenblades district and chain them up and drain them of their blood and sell the product. It was rather horrifying.
They have mercy.
I'm gonna need about 100 gold to make sure I don't start distributing this.
I mean, I just gave Barley 1,000 to not be our
Why?
enemy.
We did both just give up 1,000 gold, so
Yes.
hard up on cash out of it.
We'll have to find another way to get some. Maybe I can sell some of this Scarlet to recoup our losses.
Sell it as much as you want, but I feel like we should probably do something.
So we're saying that blood from his kind makes that.
Yes,
a
it does.
blessed child
And-
of Kudea.
And what does it do?
I haven't partaked in it at all, but
You don't even know what you're selling.
no. They said it makes you stronger.
Let me take
Stronger, quicker, makes you prick hard.
Let me
Stronger,
see it.
Makes you quicker.
What happens if I take it?
Makes you prick hard.
Hand me one of
Not
those
sure. I
vials.
think it's running through your brains. Through
I'm
your
a man
veins.
of science.
Do you feel stronger, quicker? I'm gonna hand him one. Just a drop, my boy.
I don't ever feel tired.
That'll
so-
be
Do you know before?
5 gold per drop. Just so you know.
I am not gonna pay. Do you know if this is gonna get me hooked if I try it?
I would imagine absolutely it will.
And I said it right back then.
Put it back in there.
Well, I mean, you got to supply. Like after
Well,
a battle, you just start
Right.
licking his
That's
blood.
what I was gonna say. Like, my
Like a
He
question,
dog.
feeds off you, you feed off him.
Yeah.
my question,
It's a
69. Yeah.
Circle of life.
my question was gonna be, I mean,
And if we've got to make some money,
What?
oh,
Huh?
Nothing. We were talking about, just a side business.
I
Speaking
can
of
hold
which,
him down.
What?
One second, Ernest.
we're gonna have a
have a
group
quick
vote.
discussion.
Group vote.
Just wait right there for just a moment.
Can we
Yeah,
include barley in
sure.
this venture as well?
I'll
Right.
wait right here. Y'all just go over there.
I don't have that spell.
Go ahead and drink the rest of that drink. Except for not laced with anything.
Jokes aside.
What I was thinking is, before I forget, there's been a couple of times where I feel like it would have behooved us to have someone else carrying that bag with all the potions in it, since whenever you transform, it kind of and we
I
can't
clutch it
fuck
for a
with
second.
Since there's been a couple of times it's been a little shitty.
Hold
you
it really
know?
tight.
You can have it
No,
back.
I
whenever.
think I guess you're right. I take off the bag of holding.
Make a girl a charisma saving throw.
The bag of holding?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, no, 5.
You know,
5.
you're not gonna.
No, I just I.
Well,
I
what do you have on? Do you have your crown on you, or is it in the bag?
That is actually the crown is in the bag.
You
so.
don't, yeah, so you don't give it to him.
So I reach in and I got my like staff in there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll pull the staff out, and then I'll pull my crown out, flip it up, put it on my head.
Okay, now you can give it up.
I take the bag out.
Yeah.
If you ever need anything out, I'm sure somebody would.
Around there.
Well, yeah, you know,
It's a sword, it's a
it
jump
does make the most sense. You know, I do be turning into a bear, and you know that got somebody
Killed last time.
killed because you know, well, you know, it was one piece of the puzzle, but that's
I
neither
think
here nor there.
either me or Orion should carry it, since neither one of us can do the healing shit that the rest of y'all can.
Speaking of which,
Orion, you want the bag?
you can have it.
I'll hold on to
You're
it.
pretty good at dying.
So this was just a dirty trick to get the bag from me for yourself.
No, I offered it to the group. I just thought someone that can't heal, that can just pull a potion out, you know.
I think gold. Just see how much comes to my hand.
I just realized I'm only like 10 health, so I'm gonna heal our. I'm gonna like healing.
Well, yeah, you're right, my man.
heal myself.
I'm good at keeping myself alive.
Yeah.
And some of the others, but you know, you die pretty quickly.
Godwinder, you're
Speaking
hurt.
of which,
I'm covered in like
I don't
bird
think I've
spots.
used a potion since I'm
20.
like this. I don't know how beneficial it'll
Yeah,
Let's,
I'm like 5 right now.
Let's wait till it's a critical situation before we find out.
be. Exactly, I
Okay?
like it.
All right.
Let's not plan for the future.
But that wasn't the only thing they were selling down there. It seems like under all of Gode's Row, all those buildings are linked in a subterranean basement sort of thing. They had the Scarlet business down there with that Damphir tied up. There was also had cages of people. that I
Like
guess they were-
common folk?
yeah, selling as slaves, it seems. But also,
Look like they're majority human, by the way.
okay.
You kind of were like, they look kind of like the same cats from the Solaire Caverns. Same type of clothing, dirty.
They
Lightning
seem
bolt.
pretty beat down.
Yeah, I'm
folk,
like covered
you know,
in
very the,
like
definitely the
flared
lowest
up
of
right
the
now.
low. About
Black
like we'd
streaks
seen in
and
them
shit.
caverns. But also there was a huge cache of guns.
I don't even know. Arnie
It
likes
seems
them.
like they trade in the firearm business as well.
So hear me out.
Bought that gun too early.
What if we go and free these people, take them to the underground with the guns, and
Liberate.
supply the underground with the guns?
I think that's a fine plan.
Have you talked to
Hunger Games.
Do we know about the Damphir you're supposed to meet to
Sticks?
yeah, have you met with him yet?
I haven't met with him. I've been
do-
trying to hold off as long as possible. I'm
You've
still
talked about
kind
that,
of,
right? Though
yeah, at some point meeting up with him. I'm still
Yeah,
kind of
like
weary
Russia's playbook.
about
Yeah.
this whole thing.
would
It might be best
We're
to
gonna
keep
liberate the underground, the People's
Especially
Republic
since
of
he's
Vietnam.
in Kinblade territory. I don't
Exactly,
know.
Winder. I think that's the goal we should be going for. You know, part of
It's a liberation, not a
exactly part of the
that's
quest
it.
here is to return
just taking.
worshippers to the Deo.
and if
Yeah.
they can be armed to protect themselves.
Those people,
better.
we've seen
More
them
the
all.
better.
They're hiding down there like rats. They can
Yeah.
do nothing to defend themselves. Who better than us
Yeah, I mean,
to start the process there? We could arm them. We could help them fight. We could recruit more.
yeah.
And we could really bring a name and force behind it for the Deo.
And they are just simple humans. It's
There were
not
some
like
other,
they're
doors
smart,
and rooms
fast,
down
or
there.
strong.
I didn't get to see
We
everything.
can make them fast and strong.
I got a pretty good layout of the place. It was a really old door, looked like it hadn't been used in a while, but it was on a wall that I don't know what would be headed that other direction. Kind of interested me a little bit, but I couldn't get in there.
I feel like we need to check this out.
Could
we need to know what's here, and we need to hit them hard. They might have the what's that gym called? The Dra'hokem.
Dra'hokem.
They might have the Dra'hokem down there.
If it was going to be somewhere, I figured it would be down here. It seems pretty well guarded. I've seen about a dozen or so ox hearts in the spaces that I was, and then the rest of the casino and the inns are all connected down there. No telling what what all they've got.
Well,
I figure there's access points from all places. We may not have to go straight through the South Downs. We may be able to sneak in through the barrel or something like that.
I,
Or
Is there a
Sloppy
the
seconds
sloppy
or
seconds.
is there a way in through the sewers, or was there a connection?
I didn't see a
did it
connection
seem
to
like?
the sewers there, but I didn't get to check every door. There may be
I hate this laptop.
outside of those places
you trying
a
to
way to the sewers, but
Yeah, I was trying
From
to block
inside
this
the-
person, but
that basement
my
area, I
fucking
don't think so.
laptop's being stupid.
Could you schedule that meeting with Styx? Maybe we could. pick his
I think I'm
brain
just
about-
supposed to go there and tell him basically like, hey, you got any substance, you know?
well,
or
there's
something?
sustenance all over the city, Ernest. I don't understand why you need a contact for that. You know, you can just assault anyone in a back alley at night.
Yeah, I just didn't want to do that. I felt like that was a little immoral.
I'd like to.
But you know, we're all animals. There's a cycle of life. There's give and take.
Yeah,
Predators and prey.
I just.
I'd like to figure out if he knows if the what the Oxhearts are doing to his kind.
That's
He-
true.
He
Maybe
may
he
take it
doesn't
of
know.
offense and bring up arms against him. Get him distracted with a little bit of conflict with the Dampier, or maybe in a worse situation, he may be complicit in it and gets his own people in trade.
So you're
Yeah.
saying you didn't get to explore this place in full?
Not in full. I was guided through by the Dra'hokem second.
So we should check out Styx first to see if he's involved in this in anyhow.
Try to pick his brain a bit to see if
Yeah.
he's got any information.
I
about
could
it.
turn into a rat or
Turn his brain
small,
into mush. It's fine.
small animal, and I could scope it out.
Could bite him on the ankle.
But I want to talk to Barley before I go
Turn
in there.
into human
Yeah.
electric.
being as late night it is now, I think maybe it'd be best to talk to him first tonight.
Styx?
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably be a good time to go over there and talk to him.
Okay. I want to go talk to Barley when they do that. Do I know where he lives?
I mean, you assume that most of the Mist members are at the Ragnar.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with
Yeah.
search out Styx.
I'd say Clarion time. Was it probably 11ish? Probably. You know, it's still. I mean, you still got a few
It's still
hours
club
of
time.
part. Yeah, it's exactly.
It's Damfier's high time.
Yeah.
Well, if I'm gonna, I think we need to further scope this place out.
Yeah.
So, I think
Having a rave.
I could turn into a small creature and try to explore that place, but I want to talk to Barley. I want to make sure I have a quick exit plan before I go in there, just in case I get caught.
What y'all gonna do? Y'all wanna roll with, or y'all gonna
Yeah,
stay
I'll
here
I'm gonna go to my room and practice my lightning.
and masturbate?
That's also
That's what he
part of the
meant.
plan.
Grease
I'm gonna
lightning.
attempt to make a small little lightning bolt on my hand.
Shock my taint.
Attempt. Just keep practicing that over and over again.
All right.
Well,
we
Winder,
got
you look fucked up.
I am fucked up.
We got a game plan then.
I also need a rest, so yeah.
All right. So I guess y'all are going to see Styx
Styx and
Go into
Kinblade
the
territory.
to see Barley.
Okay, Orion going to the. You're gonna be the enforcer going to Kinblade territory.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna need it.
Oh shit! Yeah,
I'm
I'm
just
going into
kidding.
fucking other.
I'm just
people.
kidding. I was. I was.
We're not causing any trouble.
Yeah.
Just don't
We're
wear your
barely
pants.
initiatives.
Just don't wear your pants. Well, we got attacked by another gang before we even joined the Mist.
Okay.
Just for affiliation.
Where are our pendants? I guess I'm put mine in my pocket.
Yeah.
Guess I need to send a message.
All right. Let me see.
I'm also gonna use lay on hands and heal myself up as much as I can.
Yeah. That's cool. At 20 now.
He's using lay on hands and practicing his lightning.
Okay. As you know, the Kinblades are
Fuck me.
Kinblade's biggest, like how they make their money and their biggest part of their territory, which is northeast, is a large warehouse district right there. They pretty much sell like they're the central storage unit place. That's right there from where when the railroad comes in. They kind of protect that railroad area, kind of almost the railroad protectors, and that's their large, where a lot of the inbound goods come in and are placed there until the other businesses or even the king himself, they go and then distribute it out. Okay. There is a so Winter, you're just staying there?
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to go rest in my room.
Roll do you have a percentile die? Yeah, roll that 5 times. And let me know what each one is. Okay, you get it, nothing happens. That's another 15 minutes. Do it again. Yeah, a little bit of lightning starts kind of.
All right.
Do it again. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I said it was going to be 75, was going to be the 75 and up. So it gets a little bit more. And I will do a level 2 type of lightning spell for you. I will custom make it.
All right. Hey.
All right. Who wants to go first?
You want to go talk to Barley?
Oh, sure.
You want to talk to Barley first?
Yeah.
You at this point it's still raining. It stopped for a little bit, but it's picked back up. You've got kind of like your cloak up over your head as you're just cruising through the faded lanes. The lights are bright, but it's even more mist on the ground, it seems, and it's not your vision can't see as far. It's not as easy to see, but as you go through the faded lanes into the Ragnar, you see Torch just kind of sitting down, kind of holding watch. You kind of could tell, like, now after it's been a handful of days, seems like Beowulf's kind of like going to mostly be the protector around the summer court, and it seems like Torch is kind of the central security for the Ragnar.
Gotcha.
The Ragnar. As he kind of nods his head, as he's got his arms are crossed and he has no shirt. Still on out here. It's, like you said, it's kind of a summer rain. You go through and start heading towards the living quarters. I guess you could ask somebody
Where's Barley?
Oh, okay. He's upstairs in his room. His door's shut. I think I heard some sobs, maybe. I don't know. It's Barley.
All right. So I just go upstairs and I listen for crying.
You don't hear crying, but you hear feverish, like, quill writing. As
I knock on that door. Barley?
Who is it?
It's Dristan.
Come in.
I open the door. I walk inside.
And you see his little desk, and he's
Close
got
it
just
behind me.
a light, his magic lights on.
What are you up to?
You know, I got a journal. I write down, how my days went and how it's good and bad, and
Very, very therapeutic.
it's just so I remember every wrong that's ever happened to me.
Jesus Christ.
Every good that's been blessed to me.
I'm in that
It's just a,
Glad I called that guy.
Oh, Barley.
You have a friend, right?
He's the quiet kid in class.
Barley would be played by Steve.
a wise man once said to, forgive and forget.
I forgive you, all of y'all. I mean, without
I did
y'all,
nothing that needs forgiveness. But
without y'all, I would be just another halfling on the road getting picked on, and you see the.
But now you're part of something
You
bigger.
hear some like rock, 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 rock. Is the
Fucking
duck
duck.
Arlie is kind of just walking around.
You know, Barley, I've been meaning to talk to you about that duck. I'm just still a little hurt that you didn't take my rat.
Well, I mean, when you're doing like magic tricks, you know, like if I ever get kicked out of the mist, I'll gotta like make money somewhere. So like kids can like pet a duck, you know, like they can't really like.
Why couldn't they pet a rat?
And the rat would just like run away. He's faster and like probably not as intelligent, you know. Like, you know, this duck here, Arlie's like, he likes me. You know, that rat would just like scurry and like bite holes into the.
You just
the
never
Ragnar
gave
and-
the rat a chance. Rats are actually highly intelligent and they make fine pets.
Well, I think Arlie's doing well. Right, Arlie.
You know, duck makes a fine meal.
Well, what is rat?
Rat doesn't make a fine meal. So
rat on a
I'm just
stick.
saying-
I hear rats on sticks are good.
Well, for sewer people.
I mean, beggars can't be choosers.
Are you a
I mean,
sewer person? Anyways, besides the point.
plus, I could sell the duck for more money if I really need money.
That's true. No one would buy a rat.
I could punt the rat, you know.
Well, I just.
So what?
I don't
so-
think you should
so-
abuse
so
animals, but anyways.
It was a metaphor.
I
Don't burn my house down, Peter.
Anyways, I've come to you because we're getting ready to embark on the next mission for the Bear Naked Laddies, and so I've come to talk to you. The other guys, they're going to handle one end of the business, but I've come to you because we need to work together to start the reconnaissance.
Right.
So we know of a location where this item might be, and I can get in there. I can turn into animals. So, but I noticed earlier tonight. I noticed when things got hairy, you were able to teleport.
Yeah. I mean, I can get us out lickety split.
Right. So can you shapeshift?
Boom, bang,
at all?
bang.
Can you shapeshift at all there, Barley?
Let me. Don't think so.
Polymorph or
No. I don't know if I've done it.
Invisibility?
Maybe I can.
Can
Let me
you-
see what I put as my spell.
can you be invisible?
Sort of game. Where's mine? Sorry, 1 second. All right, view Barley. See his spells here.
Go ahead and share that character sheet with all of them.
I can. Ooh, no, I can't.
Well,
I can't go invisible, and I can't turn into anything. But I can like he pulls out this like diamond. I can do cool stuff. I can make you laugh. I mean, I got these like
well, you are quite the
out of
comedian.
game. He can magic missile, chromatic orb, shield, earth bind, hold person, counter spell, haste, message, mage hand.
So he's fucking awesome, is what you're telling me.
Okay. All right. Well, trying to think. How'd you teleport earlier? Did you have a scroll?
Oh, and yeah, he can also dimension door. Well, no, he can't dimension door because it's a 4th level dimension door. You got to remember too that you have your pin is what he used his pin on.
The pendant.
Yeah.
You can teleport with that.
Huh?
Maybe we can't. I don't know.
So Barley, how'd you disappear earlier?
Spill the beans.
Because that was quite the impressive trick.
Well,
It's the entire reason I've come to consult you.
There's like level 1 mist members. Like there's like a 1 ring, a 2 ring, and I'm a 2nd ringer, so I can like turn into mist.
Right. How do I get that?
You'll probably like after this next mission, you'll probably rise up. I mean, you're still kind of like
Is
low
the
levels.
ability tied to that ring you got, or your pendant?
Yeah.
Would it work if I tried to use it?
No, I don't even think I can unattune from this
Okay.
without like.
All right. Well. That puts the damper in the plans. I just thought you were able to do stuff that was.
I can
Awesome.
do stuff. I mean,
It's just, I just thought you.
I can hit people with a missile and like it auto hits.
Right,
I mean,
and that's very.
Barley's not as
that's-
cool as y'all
That's
thought.
very impressive. But
He's not powerful enough to have
no, I
a
got
lot of.
I got you.
He's only
Yeah.
a
Barley.
fifth
I
level
just.
spellcaster.
I thought you were gonna be able to contribute a little bit more, but.
Okay.
I overestimated you.
Still powerful than you.
You are, for sure. I'm just a little disappointed. Wow, my whole idea is kind of, I don't mean to take it out on you, Barley, but.
Well,
I'm
next
just feeling
time
a
you
little
can like
sad.
tell me what spell to learn. I guess. How about that?
Going back on his list.
No, you're right. You're right. All right, well. Fuck. Well, just still come by the summer court in the morning. We're gonna get started on this. I was just trying to get a jump on it with you tonight. That fell through. Do you know anyone that's like stronger as a wizard that could maybe make us like a spell scroll?
I'm like the only wizard I think in the mist.
Do you know
No,
of any?
maybe not. Let me look.
You, what are you looking at, Barley?
Let me think.
Pulling off the
Here,
roster.
you pulling out your journal, your kill list. Is
We've got
there anybody in that journal we need to take care of, Barley?
we got Peanut and Bannon. We're wizards, but
Oh,
they're
yeah.
like, I mean, not as powerful as me though.
Okay, so
They're like 6 and 7 on the bottom member list.
fucking
Like,
losers.
yeah, I don't think they can teleport.
They don't have what it takes
They
to be
can
part
like
of the Bear Naked
firebolt
Laddies.
or something, you know.
Is there like a store where you wizards go to buy spells?
Well, or like, I mean, if I would have gotten more money, maybe I would have learned.
How do
a
you
spell,
learn
like-
new ones?
Well, you gave me my books, so I gotta like read those, learn them, write them
Yeah,
down
what
in
was
my
in
spell
the-
book, and
Oh yeah, I understand that. I don't. I
fireballs in this one
innately
is really cool. So
get my magic from nature, so
I get it from like learning.
just
Yep.
like
Think that
every
I'm
day
dumb.
I could just maybe cast a different spell if I wanted to, or it's a little different.
I mean, you can like go to like the Fey district and like
Well, do you know of a place there?
yeah, Fey district has everything.
Why don't you take me there?
Before we go there, it's $320 for $320 for a scroll for Dimension Door.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I want that. We don't have to RP that.
Yeah.
Just say
He'll
me and
take
Barley
it,
go
yeah.
there. He shows
Barley
me.
walks down and he just talks your ear off about everything.
Perfect.
It's like
Yeah, I want Barley to be my friend. So
$320 for this
Not chewed up your.
I try to be as
Place of living.
enthusiastic as possible. I ask him a little bit more about this list.
Yeah, we need to know who's on that fucking list.
You said it was 320.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You want to try to like lower the price?
Barley's
Roll a
definitely-
D20 if you think.
I'm not
you can.
charismatic.
Okay.
I just things cost what they cost in my mind.
Yeah.
It's 320. That's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to get away to teleport.
All right. As it's raining, the three musketeers, Jasper, Orion,
I slap Barley
And
on the ass. when I drop
Arnie.
him
woo,
off. Sorry.
Learn them spells up good.
and
Get that education.
as you go into the Kinblade district, there is, as you walk straight through, there's more sand too, and it gets from like your nice gravel street into sand and dirt. In front of the big watering hole is in front. In front of you, you can like hear and smell a very large forge that is up right now, going almost nearly 24/7. It's right across from the watering hole, the well. You take a right. You can kind of barely. You can see like the flickering flame in the middle top. Yeah, like yeah. You take a ride into. There is two large shops there. One looks like it's a diamond place that sells jewels, and next to it is a very large inn called and it's the Sticks. As it's pretty hopping right now. There's a lot of people out and about still. Kind of, you see a lot of a little bit more tieflings than. And you see, yeah, a few tieflings, some, a lot of, like, what almost looks kind of like Winder almost, so there's a lot of barbarian Goliath type of looking guys in here too that got, like, 2 blades strapped on their back, Leonardo style. As you go in, the Sticks, it's a 1-story shaped almost like a diamond. There's a big bar in here. As you see a tall, lean man at the bar. To your left, you see like male, like men with no clothes on, but a little loincloth on. Like male strippers are in one side over here.
Gosh.
And sitting in the middle of them is the most peculiar, weirdest tiefling you've ever seen, as he's almost split in half, as one side is almost a pinkish red and the other side is like a pale olive. And even his it's almost the 90s Batman Two-Face clothing on as well, even to where it's like this one, he has one side's blue and the other side's black. And he has his 2 swords like stuck into the actual floorboards of this inn. To your right is mostly women waitresses. So where now you're starting to realize this inn might be like just split in 2 ways. Like one side is very like furry cushions and a lot nicer of like boards, and the other side where the women is more of rougher, like light wood grain, more manly, you might say, with more like darker woods and not as many comforts. And the guy's leaning up on the bar, kind of sees y'all 3 walk in, nods his head. He's got very similar eyes as Arnest does. He has really long, like grayish, like hair. You can't see his ears, but he has more of a human, elvish feature to him, with being a Dampier.
Guess I'll
Has
take my
yeah.
glasses off and put them in my pocket.
He's got a very nice white cotton tunic on with like a simple gold chain, and just kind of talking to one of the other guys that's just another just regular, probably smiling, very upbeat personality.
Kind of mosey our way on over there, try to look casual.
Which side?
To the guy that like gave us the nod over by the bar.
Yeah. Okay. You
Who has the similar eyes as me?
yeah, he's got very similar eyes than you. He's got some tattoos on him, but what can I get for you?
Sticks?
Sticks Erickson.
Arnest, I heard you were the man to talk to.
Yes. I see you've been touched. You might be a fallen angel like myself.
Touch by an angel.
His name Sticks.
Tried to hold back. Yeah, I'm pretty new to this blessing, as I've been told it's called.
I've been here about 100 years or so. Still holding strong. Try to hold a sanctuary, you might say, for those who could gives a second chance to.
I want to roll insight on that. That's gonna be 23.
Like he's telling the truth.
I guess you provide a service to people like us.
Oh, I've had this inn here for 100 years.
Yeah.
Before the squabblings began, before these guilds decided to, he lowers his voice and looks down at
Kind of lean in.
that tiefling half, whatever it is. And before I was overrun by the Kinblades, gotta play ball to keep your establishment, but
I've haven't been in this town long, but I've noticed that.
it's politics, even underground, you might say. Gotta play ball to survive.
Well, I came here because I, for one, wanted to meet you, and two, I figured we had some mutual interests.
Okay.
I really don't know a lot about our kind, and I've noticed that I have different urges now, and certain things don't affect me the same way anymore, for one.
Yeah, I mean, food's overrated anyway. I mean, save money not having to eat food.
That's true.
But we have certain people that are willing to help us, as long as you can resist the urge to, empty them.
That's fair.
Which we can test you. We can give you a try. I'll be there to make sure that it doesn't happen the first time. I can guide you into finding your own, partner. We have some that are willing. We have some that are, maybe you can fall in love. But that's a human thing. That's not something we really can grasp now. You'll find that to where you just don't love things anymore. You don't hate things as much. It's almost the feeling of love is all for Kudea. She has taken it and she holds it until we become, full again. Which I don't think that's possible.
All right. It's a lot. It's a lot to take in. Do potions and healing spells affect us the same way, or is that off the table now too?
I think healing spells will work. Potions, probably not. I haven't gotten in a fight in a while.
Yeah.
I think being surrounded by these Kinblades have kept a lot of the, most shitty people away
Right.
from my establishment. Which we do have a Dead Poet Society. We do have a group of us that we always get together to make sure if something happens we have each other's backs. We've had issues with some of our kind being taken. It's not we've started to not walk around alone, you might say. They won't be able to sneak in and do something to us anymore. We're up to their ways. We're still trying to figure out who that might be, but there's only including you 4 of us now in the city.
Well, I may know of where a 5th one is, and I might have a good idea of who's behind it, but I don't know who's facilitating it. And that was another reason why I wanted to come to you, is our friend Jasper here has information.
Jasper Vermilion. So sorry for my friend's rudeness in not introducing us in the first place, but
Sticks.
I may have some information that I've come upon here recently that would really you'd like to hear. Is there a place we can talk that's a little more private?
Sure. He gets out two glasses. Gets a little clear, it's a clear bottle, which almost a darker liquid, which you think whiskey, you would know. Pours 2 shots of whiskey and tosses it to both of you and Styx.
Orion.
Nice to meet you, Orion. Let's follow me. As you go to the side of the bar into another room, there's a hallway in there and takes you to the left of a smaller, almost personal dining room, kind of, to where people eat that are more of a private area. As he looks back, he nods at this larger what are you, Winder? Dadgummit? Goliath. Yeah, there's a larger Goliath man that kind of takes over the bar as you walk into this room. He sits down at the table and so it's not every day I get a Dampier that's new, and then 2 individuals that I've heard resides in Poor Man's Row come to my doors in the Kinblades discussing things I might need to know.
Well, maybe I'll just start at the beginning. Let you know, I'm on the search for a different kind of item, but I decided to stake out the Oxhearts a bit. Went to South Downs to talk to old Dra'hokem. He invited me down into their subterranean cellars there. Seems they're all linked there on God's Row.
His eyebrows move up a little bit.
I found quite a few things that are, quite surprising. Seems like they're moving a bunch of firearms out of the place. A lot of humans as slaves out of the place. But at the end of the line, I find a Dampier like my friend here, chained up. They were draining his blood, and I pull out the vials and creating this. They're calling it Scarlet.
I've heard of this. I've been wondering which guild was starting this. The Mist, I've overstepped their bounds a few times throughout the years. I was expecting maybe they were the ones to cross the line, but I guess I was wrong. I didn't know
I feel
dirty old bastards can actually make some money.
I think the Mist is tied up in some other business currently. They definitely
bold.
weren't involved in this kind of thing.
Well, we've had some killings. Some Kinblades have died the last week. We thought maybe the Stone Eyes were trying to make a move on us, which that's the one the south of the blue. That's the Stone Eye territory. But maybe it's maybe the Oxhearts are trying to stir up trouble, trying to keep an eye towards them and kidnapping our own, as he points towards Arnez.
Seems like they're just trying to be in the export business and distributing whatever they can get their hands on. They see your people as a vehicle to profit, and it doesn't seem like it's going to be slowing down.
Just to remind you, just so you're clear, I am not a part of the Kinblades. But I think that also gives me the opportunity to help. If you need a helping hand, I will help to locate my brother and bring him back.
Do you think anybody in the Kinblades could be selling our kind out to the Oxhearts?
I don't know what Horde is doing. He pays me to allow him to do this bullshit to my inn. Kudea's rolling on the moon, seeing what I have become. It's about time I step up and do what I promised years and years ago. It's just hard to do something alone in this city.
Well, in the name of Kudea, We'll stand with you in any way that we can.
I'll burn this into the ground for Cineris.
Yes, and if there are any that are able to aid us in freeing the other damn your brother down there, and we also want to free some of those human slaves they've got. We found a place that they may be welcome.
Yeah, the Solaire should take them.
Oh, you
familiar.
know about this, Solaire.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I helped build the tunnels.
Do you have access from here?
Roll up. Roll a persuasion.
18 plus.
Probably 10.
Yeah, that's fine. You don't
Plus
have
9,
to.
yeah. 27.
He kind of squints his eyes at you, looks at Orion. Have you...
We've been.
You've been.
We've seen the ruins.
Which route?
We went through Zane's shop.
Oh, the Herald. Well, if he must trust you, then I'll trust you even more. Yes, I have a path here.
Very good.
You might say I am also a gatekeeper. Why else have I stayed here and put up with hordes' filth? But it's either that or no longer a gatekeeper.
It's good to know we've found a friend and companion here that maybe we can aid.
Well, let's just say, outside of privacy, I might not like you.
That's
Keep
fair.
up for... Do y'all have your mist badges on?
We got it in my pocket.
Okay.
Yeah.
We didn't want to wear them through the Kindling territory.
So, I know you're looking for an item somewhere in Goad's Row. If trust can go both ways, I'm not asking what you're looking for, but I probably already know what, but what guild or what or who is paying you for this item?
Well, the mist is trying to get us to retrieve it for them, but since we found out what it truly is and can do, we've been trying to basically turn it over to the gatekeepers or, the sanctuary for safekeeping. And we want to build up the strength of the sanctuary by bringing these humans down and any of the firearms that we can smuggle out of the building.
Yes, we may be able to arm the sewer rats, as they like to be called, to be able to better protect themselves. And maybe these items that we're trying to find now.
Oh my. Oh my. So, it's time. I knew this day would come. That Clarion would prevail or cease to exist. I think in the first strike in the war, taking Clarion, that would be a hell of a start. Oh man.
We've been tasked with bringing Cineris back.
He laughs really hard at that.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck we're doing either. I just know the place that we can start is with those gems.
Kind of rolls his shoulders back, cracks his knuckles. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm unsure who we can trust beyond this room.
So
But
far,
if-
it's us, our party, and you and Zane,
So,
for all that are knowledgeable of it.
so Zane has told you about...
He was not originally very forthcoming. It was only until he feared the gem ending up in someone else's hands that we turn
I think
back to him.
he realized that Kudea herself has brought this one back, and then here recently witnessing Doddsfall acting upon another one of ours, that the gods may have a draw to some of these men here.
So he's told you about Yazdan, huh? You never heard that name.
Yes. No, he hasn't.
No, that seems a bit unfamiliar.
He's told us about Abaddon and the gems and Primus being a puppet for Abaddon. But outside of that, we're still very new. He's taken us to the sanctuary, and we've only been once.
What was the guy's name that they were going to deliver the
Sirvin?
We discovered that all these gems were going to be handed over to Sirvin, it seems.
To become the new vessel.
Sirvin.
That's what
He's
we want
just
to
a
keep from happening.
Secundus puppet. I'm unsure how to destroy these gems. Which one do you retrieve at Oxhearts?
We are searching for the Dra'hokem.
Aye. The heart. I've been trying to figure this out. Trying to figure out who might be holding what. Which now it's starting to make sense. The Oxhearts have the gem heart. So
We
the
believe
mist must hold the brain. I know that the Kinblades gave their vestige away.
Gave it away.
Horde gave it away.
Did they sell it, or
Horde is part of a family. I think his main goal to go into the Kinblades was to retrieve this vestige, as the leader of each knows where it is and protects it. They have sworn an oath that is, as far as I know, can't be broken without death.
So basically, as long as they have one of them, they can at least bring it back.
They were tasked years and years ago as Yazda fell. The Secundus built these guilds to protect each one. And there's been a pact. I was alive then. I remember. But I've always been curious why the Secundus did this. Obviously, they are not working with Abaddon. Am I right?
Doesn't appear to be.
Seems funny that
I think they think that they're gonna bring back the god Primus, and they don't realize the tie that it has to Abaddon.
no, the Secundus isn't that stupid. Secundus are powerful. And there's no way. There's got to be a link between the Secundus and Abaddon, or a fighting force of why they would. The Secundus. I mean, the Secundus was the ones that destroyed Primus. That's what they were. They were the fighting force that destroyed Primus and then started the Secundus.
yes, but if the Secundus is now trying to gather the gems back together,
What
maybe
would be their purpose?
maybe someone has infiltrated it, and is working for Abaddon.
Maybe they've realized their secrets are not so secretive anymore and trying to redistribute. Or, I don't know, there's just something missing is all I'm saying. There must be something. Yazda's son was an original Solaire member.
You'd think if they were, I don't know, they were for the old gods, then they would help the sanctuary be built back up.
Well, get in their shoes. You might say, a group of you three, adventurers of might and power, witnessed the fall of Cenarius by his own son Yazda, the head of the Solaire. Kills Cenarius. What would you do?
I'd probably go into hiding.
Do you not gather your men? Wait, hold out. Get more powerful, destroy Primus. Start your own government.
It's hard to say. I've never been in that position before.
That's what happened. The Secundus wasn't royalty. They destroyed Primus and became royalty.
Really, none of it makes sense to me. I
Just-
grew up with the Fae. They always ruled.
I'm just saying. Would you trust the Solaire if you were the Secundus when their highest man was the one that turned? Something to think about.
There's a lot of ground we still gotta cover. There's a lot of things that we don't know, and a lot of people that we can't tell if they're our friends or our foes yet.
Oh,
It's kind of really one person at a time at this point, and even then,
Yeah, we don't trust anybody.
those are hanging on by a thread.
yes, it's. I've. Let me see something real quick. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Alright. I'm just trying to double check my lore here before I say something.
The lore is what you make it.
Yeah. Seems that Horde is a part of the Heliot family.
Do we know that name? I probably don't know that name.
Haven't you heard because you have already heard the histories of how a tiefling is made, correct?
Yeah, was it
Yeah,
Abaddon or the yeah, we did an Abaddon.
Yeah, so the Heliot family overthrew Roghir
Right.
by getting powers from Abaddon. So the pact was made and sealed that the first woman child would get sent to Abaddon. Abaddon would impregnate that woman.
With consent.
So,
Horde
and
is-
that's how the Tiefling line started. And right, as you know, the Heliot family still holds the lands of New Rithel.
And so, Horde in that family is still entwined with Abaddon.
So that might be,
He's already given away his vestige,
and so
Which is weird.
maybe to Abaddon.
So, as you already might know, this is now stakes. So, as you might know, Horde comes from Kadovac Heliot's bloodline that rules in Uruwithel. I'm unsure who has it, but I would assume there is a ziggurat of Narmoggle dedicated to Abaddon himself. Not sure if they have a champion, but just that power alone is pretty wild.
So you're saying that we kind of need to be domestic terrorists and take that place down?
Well, we've got to be the new Secundus. What were the Secundus 125 years ago? They were us. How were kings made? How were kings chosen? Why are the elves so far above the rest of us? Huh. They conquered this land. Docca Terra, there's this continent. Noctum has another continent. I mean, yeah, Noctum has another continent. Yeah. Docca Terra is just one of the two. What's going on over there? What is the is that the elvish lands? Is that just barren? There's so much more to. Is there more supporters over there? Obviously, the Deo is weak on this continent, so they're probably weak over there. So,
How can us few make any change to such a big world?
we take Dra'hokem. We go to the Stone Eyes. We take Abaddon's eyes.
The mist has the Gerfrost. And we think that the Kinblades one is now in the Abaddon Ziggurat.
So we destroy
This is
these
a lot of information.
destroy these items, overthrow the Secundus, and now we are kings ourselves. But I do know, because I've seen it myself, the crown that Primus wore sits on the head of the king in Lost Barak. I have no idea if that has ties to Abaddon or not, because it is not a gem. Just as if the sword is not a gem, it is not a completion, but a piece to wield.
So do you think these other pieces, like the eyes and the brain, could possibly not be a gem as well, or do you like just items in them themselves, or?
I'm unsure. I do know that Primus was missing an eye that glowed green. I do know he had one hand that was all bone and disfigured, and he held the sword with the other. So it might just be a hand. I didn't see a gem in his hand, but
So there's a lot to take in.
This is so complicated. I'm used to just being a blade, somewhere that you point.
How do you consume a mammoth? With one bite at a time. We've got one goal set upon us right now to obtain that the Dra'hokem.
you find the Cenarius Sun Pendant.
What
That's
is
what
that?
you do. It's in Rivenstone.
Where is that?
Oh, the capital of Malturan.
Where is that?
Northeast. Above New Rithel. You're literally like 10 miles from Malturan.
Malturan's like the gnome place.
Yeah.
We keep getting these directions to places, and we can't even get one thing done yet. I'm starting to feel really useless.
Start small. Start small. Let's just go.
Aim small, miss small.
I feel like
one bite at a time.
I'm
I think-
frustrated. I want to just take my anger out on something, and I'd prefer to just go to the fucking Ox Hearts and burn their fucking place down.
It may help to be a bit more tactical than that.
Of course, but
Let's start a civil war. Let's go.
Well,
I'm frustrated. I mean, what have we done other than start a fight on accident so far? And I end up getting killed for it, and somehow Kudea blesses me and then tasks me with this huge fucking thing to get done.
you hear a knock on the door. I'll get quiet. Six walks up. Opens the door and it's Horde.
I'm gonna pull some dice out, like, of my sleeve.
Roll sleight of hand.
19 plus.
You're good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be eyeing him up and down and just like
He's
taking
really
everything.
like twitchy, almost like. So, Sticks, who are your friends? Sticks introduces him. Horde.
Horde?
Horde, yes.
Hello, Horde.
What is your name?
Orion?
I might have heard of you.
I'm sure. Everyone's heard of the famous Jasper Vermilion.
That's... He gets a little small bow to you. I've seen you at the Lux.
Yes,
I know
you
a
enjoyed the performances.
friend of mine is playing at your ring.
Master,
I love Rosethorn. He's such a cutie.
He is great
Oh,
at what he does.
yeah. I don't like his drummer though. He's too greasy.
Really added a new element to his band.
Squints his eyes like, Sticks, you didn't tell me another Kudea kissed. What's your name?
Arness.
Arness.
I came here because I heard Styx had a good supply.
I was just curious. You caught my eye walking in and been back here a while. Wanted to make sure you weren't hitting on my old friend Styx. Worried. I'll let you get back to it, Styx. Behave.
He does seem a bit curious, doesn't he?
It's very unnerving.
Styx just turns around and stands up and just says, "I'll.
You sure you can't hear us in here?
I'm gonna go.
Yeah,
We'll
I
talk
think
more.
I think it's a
Come
good
back
time.
and see me when it's time." He walks out the door. Y'all are still sitting there rolling the dice.
All right. Back to
I'm
the
gonna
summer
kind of
court.
just glance around the room to see if I like see any like peek holes basically around the walls.
Perception check.
13.
You don't see any.
Ugh,
I mean, it's pretty
Like-
loud in the other room.
yeah.
It's really loud in that other room. Like it's hot, you know. Y'all weren't just talking regular voices. Y'all were like a soft like, hey. You know,
This is still his inn. I think he would know which rooms would be.
Still got the heebie-jeebies from that guy. Like he heard everything we said. You know.
Got a curious fella.
Maybe we get out of here.
So. What did you do after the Fey District, Dristan?
I just went back to the summer court.
Okay, so y'all head back to
We
Summer
need to
Court.
Get some rest.
Yeah, I probably just went to bed in my loft.
Hopefully I didn't burn my room down.
Masturbating in your loft.
You got 30 gold on the night from the drinks and stuff.
Sweet.
You walk in, the music has Rose Thorn has stopped playing. He's just packing his loot up, and as y'all slowly trickle back into the Summer Court, as Beowulf has his head down on the table, kind of snoring, as he's gotten drunk and passed out on the job. Woodrow's just walking around, helping Laratara pick up, or sweeping. Brute's still at the door.
I'll tell him he can go ahead and be off. I'll go and lock the door.
Brute to Brute.
Yeah.
Brute's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, boss."
So appreciate how good you've been helping out around here.
Thank you for allowing me to mess up, and you just keep letting me come back. Thank you.
Actually, you're kind of in on some of the things. What have you heard about this new Scarlet going around?
I heard that if you start selling it, you might get your legs broken, but
By who?
I mean, who else? Those ones that hold the hammers.
The Primus Knights don't like it so much, eh?
Promise Knights turn the other eye. But
Oh, the Oxhearts.
think I mean, they don't look like a normal ox heart, but you can, I'm just saying, one minotaur I know, go down, he's over there by Goad's Row. He's another one of the security guards for one of them. Yeah, he got beat down pretty good.
Oh, outside of the barrel.
No, it wasn't the barrel. It was one of the other ones. Maybe the sloppy seconds. Yeah, I think he got caught selling it, and the Oxhearts, supposedly they beat him because they don't like, people selling that stuff in their territory, but I don't know.
Okay. Well, there are quite a few customers for it.
I don't know. I don't know.
Sounds like a tricky.
I'm not trying to do something to, mess up what you've got going on here, boss. I'm fine with just my little fireweed and what you pay me. I live in my means. I appreciate you, and I'll just try to protect you and Woodrow and my Tara, Like I said.
All right. Well, appreciate your help.
No, thanks for the job. This is the job, boss.
I'm gonna lock it up. Go to sleep.
I'm gonna wake up early and make some cinnamon rolls.
Woo!
With a big smile on my face. Okay, I'm gonna bring them out.
Got your mojo back.
We all sitting around the table, I guess?
Yeah.
I'll bring them out, and I'm just gonna shake my hand. I'm gonna shock you.
What was that for?
That's a new trick.
Ah!
Let me hand you a cinnamon roll.
Put it on the table.
Anybody else want to shake my hand? I'm gonna shake his hand.
I'll be sitting at the bar, kind of bouncing my leg with my arms crossed.
Passing out my good berries.
We
2 apiece.
we forgot to get blood while we were there.
What was that girl's name that we saved from?
Yeah, I need to find it. I can't remember what. No, it was like Fern or something. No.
Felicia.
I got it written down somewhere. I gotta find it though.
Felicia.
But you haven't seen her.
Really strange name.
She's in her closet, all scared, probably.
Is Barley here yet?
I want to go.
No, Barley's not
We
here.
go talk to Arness.
Barley went to the Ragnar.
Well, the last we've got staying with us. Maybe you can charm her and get to know her. She may be willing to help. You did save her life.
I don't want to use somebody like that. I mean, if they're okay with,
Yes, it's
sparing a little bit here and there.
She's willing to volunteer.
Did you say
I
her name was
wanna-
Felicia?
No.
Don't want to back her in a corner over,
She does owe you a life debt.
How do you even bring up something like that? Hey, let me bite on you a bit so I can drain some of your blood. Not a big deal.
Either love me or I'm going to bite on you a little bit. and drain
A
your
wise
blood.
man once said, "Just do it."
Francesca.
Oh no.
Francesca Falou.
Oh.
Just a reminder, because
Oh, yeah,
y'all would
she is
still
like
have.
royalty. or
Yeah.
something.
You would have this still on you. It's a note that you found on Rockier's stuff. It says, Swega, still looking for the heart. I hope to give you more info soon. I will keep an eye out for your enemies in the city. Maybe it would be best if you get out of here before something happens. Horde.
That's why I thought we had heard that name
We
before.
had heard Horde before.
He's a little rat fuck.
Which
Did you just find the
Rock here working for Abaddon. Horde definitely working for Abaddon. That's gonna pretty much tell me that other dude's also probably working for Abaddon.
Yep.
And I'll just spilled the beans to him.
No, I
No,
think
no.
I think Styx is on
Not
our
Styx,
side.
what's his name?
The
The Secundus
Fallen
guy.
Song.
Secundus guy.
Servant.
Servant.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
we already knew that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think Fallen Song is in on it too.
Yeah, absolutely.
All the leaders of the guilds.
Maybe.
Nice.
last name, Boone?
Yeah, we investigated Sirvin
Erickson.
like 2 sessions ago.
Yeah, that's right.
That's how we found out they were part of the Secundus trying to bring back, or trying to collect the gems.
Would you like me to talk to her for you? If you're a little shy.
No,
skittish.
I'd rather just go ahead and use this frustration and hit the ox hearts with it.
No, you can bite one of their necks in the combat. Fucking drain them.
I think
It's pretty early in the
altogether,
morning.
I'll feel a fuck ton better once we get that over
You
with.
can bite them on the pain.
I need to go pick up
Be
my
like a
pretzel sword.
bratwurst.
I could.
Your
Yeah,
pretzel
Try
sword.
the
Juicy.
pretzel sword.
Bite a finger off on
A
that.
juicy sausage.
Can I go to Kenneth and pick up my sword?
It's like midnight.
Oh, I thought we were.
Oh, we woke up in the
I thought we
morning.
woke up.
Oh, so you woke up now?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, my bad. I thought you. I
This
thought
is the
it.
morning next
Okay.
Yeah.
Marley's supposed to come by at some point.
My
I think
bad.
earlier in the morning may not be a bad idea to go after the go Dro.
They might be all fucked up
Place
from the night
seems like
before.
more of a nightlife
I
kind
would
of place.
agree with that.
Maybe catch them unawares.
Aye.
Do you think we'll hear anything from Styx on whether or not they'll be able to help us?
I mean, I don't know, man. It seemed like Horde had his thumb on him.
Seems like we can only trust ourselves.
I think we can
Barley.
trust Styx, but I just don't think he's going to be able to show up.
Yes.
Where's Barley, by the way?
At least not for the time
Supposed to
being.
come by. At some
But-
point, I told him to meet us in the morning.
He
Make sure he shakes
he
my
apparently
hand.
knows a lot more about the sanctuary than we even do. He said he's,
Been around a while.
yeah.
Been a part of it.
Yeah, I say Bartley walks in.
There's the man of the hour.
Hey, yeah, shake the man's hand.
It's Barley. Barley. I'm really sorry, man.
I was like,
Okay.
I'm just like looking at him like,
I'm gonna look him dead in the eye and then shock the shit out of his hand.
Just puts his head down, like
ah, good one, good one.
sits down.
Welcome, friend. Welcome.
be nice to Barley, the newest member of the Bear Naked Laddies,
Yeah, we need to get down to business.
to defeat the Huns.
Did you
Send me daughters.
did you already
When I
tell
asked.
Did you already tell Barley about the Oxheart hideout?
Yeah.
Oh, you did. So you already know about them having slaves and selling guns and everything.
Yeah. Last night, me and Barley were trying to come up with a plan. I hand Barley that scroll that I bought.
Oh, the dimension door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I can't cast it, so
Thank you. Yeah. I appreciate it. I'll put it in.
Do we have a way of you might have a way of doing this. Can
What?
you shape Earth at all?
could I shape Earth?
I can punch Earth.
Like, what do you mean?
Like a potter.
be
Like
able
mold
to,
the Earth?
yeah, be able to turn stone into mud, or
I could
Stone into mud.
commune with Kudir and make that so. Let me look at my
'Cause
spells that are prepared.
maybe we just go in the back way, make
It's
our
the
own
morning
door.
right now.
You know?
I don't know if I can do like stone shape right now or anything that's higher level.
Probably mold earth.
Turn house to mud.
Mold Earth is a cantrip, so I can't do that.
Which I don't think you can like move into. Well, I guess.
There's like Earth tremor, but I think what you're thinking of is later on.
Yeah, like stone pathway or something like that, where you can like make a door.
Is that in like stone shape and shit where you can move shit around?
Yeah, it's pretty
but
high level.
We're not there yet.
Meld into stone, but it's a little different too.
But no, I can't. But
I was
can,
thinking if we made our own doorway, then that would definitely be a surprise attack.
was there any like was the sewer system going through there? No water. It's just
We went down there.
We
didn't
didn't see the sewer system going through there, did we?
What?
Into the lower.
Like the sewers? You didn't see it, but I mean, you're kind of like, I mean, there's got to be something close to there.
Right.
But they didn't show. It didn't show.
I didn't see anywhere it would have just.
Yeah, it
looked
wasn't
out
open.
into
Yeah, it wasn't
Not
out
saying
in the
it's
open.
not, but
all right. Oh yeah.
I'm assuming like most of the roofs around here are like actually like wood and shingled roofs, not like thatch wood or not thatch hay, shit like that.
Yeah, the
we're in
casinos.
a
There are
city.
there's other like crappy parts of it, like the back left corner. Like
Oh,
that's why it's poor man's row. Is it like as more north it goes on that side, the shittier the places get. But there's like some really nice houses around the castle.
Gotcha.
Like the Ragna and Faded Lanes are like a really nice, especially right by the Luxon. It's really nice.
Well, we just got to get in there.
I could excavate if I had mold earth, but I don't have that.
Yeah.
It's a cantrip. I can't change those.
Can't you turn into some like a
I have shape water.
Badger.
yeah
Turn-
go
I
into
could
a,
dig.
Turn it to mold.
Let's do that.
I could do that.
The
Turn
mole
mold.
man plan.
Why don't we just
Why don't we just fucking walk
like,
it?
walk
giant
through
mole.
the pale
We
rail
can.
or something?
Yeah. It's like one of the big things too. Is like if we're about to get into like fights or something. It's just burning a wild shit.
Right.
But I mean, if we can't find a way in, we can do that.
Mold.
I just didn't know how many guys were going to be in there.
Right.
I mean, they're gonna be in there regardless.
Right.
Boy.
you know, like what we could like just pick out on one at a time, be like, hey, Oxart guy, like kill him and then run back here,
That's a very
and
good
then come
plan,
in there and be
Barney.
like, hey, Oxart guy,
You know, and
come
if we
here,
get
and
far
then you
enough
come
away-
back in and then kill him. I'm just saying.
I feel like that might start a war in the streets if we did that.
Well, I mean, we're about to start it anyway.
Yeah.
Boy, war's coming. There's no avoiding it. No.
Or we could like fireball the whole place.
I like
That-
that.
I
plan.
just learned it. I could really like just be like, fire,
Would not be
Sonatius
great
ball.
for
So I was up
the
all last night
hostages.
putting spells in my book.
We want to keep some the prisoners alive. We
Yeah.
don't want them being killed
Well, they're underground.
in fire.
Like, right? Like, just burn down the ends. And then, like, you know, they can't get to any of that stuff. And we'll save them.
But then we can't get to them either, and they'll die.
Well,
You
I
said
can,
there
I
was-
can. I mean, I can just pop in and be like, what's up? You know, like, pop one out. And then if they can survive, like, 8 days, I could probably get 8 of them out.
You said there was like 4
Yeah.
guys in there, right?
Quite a few Oxarts down there.
We're talking like 6?
Maybe about a dozen.
A dozen.
We can take it.
Oh, in the upstairs and the downstairs, there's quite a few. Dra'hokem's still there as well. In the South Downs.
Orion, you've been pretty quiet. How do you think we ought to handle this?
I think we should have just gone after the Oxarts in the beginning.
Yeah? You think we ought to just go kick their door in?
Yeah.
The door
We've been just
seems to
wasting
be is
time here.
South Downs.
I'm down with it.
How big is that whole area under there too? Like,
It's big.
This whole section.
That's down more. Oh, yeah, you got it right there.
right. I'm just mean like, what is it like?
5 buildings, you know.
Like 1,000 feet.
From here to like 5, maybe here to 3 houses down.
Okay.
I don't know how many feet that is.
Like football field.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, about
So
100
for,
yards.
Like 300 feet. 400 feet, something like that.
Mhm.
Roughly. Okay. I want to, whenever we get there, I want to, are we going over there now?
I was gonna run into my sword real quick, and I think we should.
Where's he at?
We
Where's
should-
Kenneth's at?
It's pretty close.
Around the
isn't
street,
it?
yeah.
Yeah,
So-
you can go over there.
Go over there, grab the sword, let the
Yeah.
big boys kick in the door, and just we trail in behind them.
Are we going straight into the South Downs, or are we gonna sneak in the back through like the Pale Ale or something like that?
I think we should sneak in.
I don't know. I'm open to any plan at this point.
I got my sneaky boots.
I guess the question is, do we plan on going straight at Dra'hokem, or are we trying to get out without him being awares? Dra'hokem's gonna be the one that knows the location of the gym.
Yeah. You think there's any way we could take him hostage?
I haven't been very good at taking hostages here lately, but he's a pretty big fella. I think he will defend the location with his life.
I can try and grapple him, but that's
I have entangled prepared.
I can like grab him from the ground and be like, rah.
Yes, I can try to hold him as well,
But I am worth, you know, but I'm not very powerful, you know. But I can, you know.
You're very powerful.
Not what you
Barley?
said last night.
can you shut him
Barley, come on.
down? Barley, you may be the key to this victory here. If you could keep him from disappearing, if he's got that ability, keep him in the room so that he doesn't get away.
Yeah, as long as we don't have witnesses get away.
Because we're gonna have to handle his other Oxheart fellas there. We gotta make sure he doesn't slip out. If ever he tries to cast a spell, if he has the ability, we don't know. If you need to keep him here.
I doubt those dumb ox hearts have magic, but sure.
Alright, we'll fuck him up, Barley.
He may have some items that do stuff. We need to.
I
Yeah.
say we head over there.
Doom music
Alright.
starts playing.
Go get your sword.
Yeah, a pretzel sword.
You ready for this shit, Barley? It's about to go down.
I'm always ready.
Little boys, let's head over. Kicking in the door of the South Downs then.
Start sprinting to Canis real quick.
Sounds like it.
We can probably. Are we sporting our mist badges today?
I mean, mine's on my neck, so.
Might as
Yes.
well.
Yes, I'm gonna sport my mist badge when we do this.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm strapping it right to the
So
front.
you're just gonna
My
roll
satchel.
in, right?
Yeah.
You, the Minotaur bouncer is
Right
just
before
use-
we get up there, I'm gonna use that scepter. I'm gonna cast True Seeing.
okay.
Cool.
Very nice.
Okay. You the bard, the Minotaur security guard just lets you through.
Yeah.
And you see a large, they're very similar built to where you have a double staircase that wraps around to a second level. That's just probably where all the girls' rooms are. And you see the girls hop up and like get in line. And you see this older, no, it's just an elvish woman that kind of has a long white and like dark brown robe. It's almost like a fur, like some sort of cat fur, like that's almost nice
My
cat
cat, yeah.
type of robe.
They're wearing tabaxi.
She's like, yeah, pretty much. She in line, girls, in line. We've got new customers in line.
This is in the South Downs?
Yeah. Oh, I thought you meant sloppy seconds.
Are we going Sloppy Seconds?
I don't know which one are we
I thought
going
you were saying you're going through sloppy seconds. Sorry.
We were discussing it, and I thought we decided just to go straight into the South Downs.
Oh, you're going straight into South Downs?
I think we should go through Sloppy Seconds.
Yep.
Okay, Sloppy Seconds it is.
South Downs.
See?
Okay.
I'm going with my boy Orion.
We could, get a hooker first.
That's
and
2-2.
then-
You're the tiebreaker.
Oh shit.
There's no right
South
answer.
Downs.
I just thought
Sorry,
that's what
ladies.
I'm
We've
sorry.
got other plans.
we
Oh,
We
we walked in the wrong building. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
y'all two walked in and we're like, what the fuck?
My bad. I thought y'all
I
said,
thought we were getting hookers
you
first.
probably said South Downs. I just caught it as sloppy seconds. My bad.
We discussed all the possibilities.
I'll be back later.
Okay, so the big Minotaur lets you walk in, and it's just like you said, Jacques is at his normal table to his right. He's got two other guys. Next to him, you see the lady half-orc sitting at the cleaning the bar, getting ready for the day. As Jacques kind of looks over at y'all,
I'm gonna look back. Maybe do some of the talking boys.
and
I'm just looking starry-eyed, like.
Give him a bit of a bow. And if you've got a minute, we like to have a few words.
looks like I've got a few words too. As he points. So you did join them, huh?
Well, we've
Yeah.
been a part of them. But
That's
I brought the rest
unfortunate.
of the lads. Told them what we discussed, and they kind of seem like they'd like to hear you out as well. We all have the same, thoughts about the mist. Maybe you can convince us all.
Gives you kind of a side eye, like. So, sit then. Sit.
I stand.
So we walk over to him.
I'm just like looking around the room, looking for anything secret.
So, boys, did he fill you in on y'all gonna distribute for us, or
Why?
we haven't had an alliance with the mist? I don't prefer it, but both of us can make some coin, protect each other's properties. I think maybe we could make it work. Might be a bigger cut. Better call an ambulance. But not for me.
Draw.
So, what do y'all decide on? Y'all gonna sell guns? Y'all gonna sell women? Scarlet,
was
as he gets an eye to Arnes.
Well, I was hoping to get to see the operation for myself. Take a look down. You know, you took Jasper on a tour. I was hoping to get to take a look as well. See if I'm comfortable with the whole situation.
Roll a persuasion with advantage.
18.
Hey.
He just grunts. Nord, take him down. Nord gets up again like, all right, Nord. Introduces himself like, all right, come with me. He walks you down the stairs, South Downs, into the dining area where you see 2 guards right here. To the left is a doorway that's open. You can see all the way through there, and you see the one ox heart to your left.
Okay. Am I seeing anything like hidden?
You see magic.
Anything
Magic coming
plane?
from this door where number 5 is. You see number 5
Okay, yeah.
in between 3 and 4. You see magic coming through there.
So we went down the stairs into the lower area.
Yeah.
Is there a door, like that led us down there, or was it just?
Yeah, it's that door. It's that circular. I mean, it's that door up behind the bar, and then that's the hallway that just brings you right down
So
the stairs.
that closed behind us.
Yep. Yeah, it's
So
a swinging door.
that X on the ground is a ox heart.
Yep, is ox hearts.
And there's one ox heart with us right now.
Yes. So
In-
we'll go.
Is that 2 ox hearts up there by the number 4?
Yep.
So bam, yeah. So bam. So now I'll just say y'all are right here, walking this way.
North.
I thought we were supposed to be killing oxarts, not messing with oxarts.
Yeah. If show him down at the end of the.
Yeah, I'm gonna start walking towards number 5.
Okay.
So, what's down this way there? What's this guy's name? Sorry.
Nord.
Nord. What's down this way? As we start walking that way, me and him.
Yeah, you get to 5, and he's like, "Oh, this is where we." Kind of like was about to say something, turns back and looks at Arnes. This is where we collect our Scarlet, and he like jogs a little up and like closes the door.
All right.
Yeah, it's where we keep our Scarlet. Down here further, you know, there's.
Listen, I'm not the cow being milked. I don't give a shit.
But maybe.
Like I was saying, through the doors, you know, where we keep our guns, like ammunition. You walk past number 2, and you see the pins.
All right,
and
so
the
like
dust and
I want to
stuff.
walk up to the door where that other ox heart is.
Number
Yeah.
3.
Right.
All right, so he tells us guns are in 1.
Yeah, like this is open, but there's an ox heart right there.
Okay, and that's the guns in 1.
Okay.
What's in 2?
2 is the slave pins.
All right, so slaves, guns. What's over here by 4?
That's just where we eat.
It's just the tables.
Yeah, you see like all the food and stuff out there. It's like 3-day
And
old
this is where-
turkey legs.
3
Oh,
ox
this
hearts.
is where you
this
die.
Is, this is where 3 ox hearts are
And 4.
in 4.
2 are in 4.
Okay, so I want
3
to
are
walk
in
back
1.
over there and go talk to those guys. With
I mean, why
this
you-
guy
why you-
coming with me, I just want to meet everyone, and then I jump back and I cast Entangle
Nice.
on the ground.
Next to those 2 and 4.
Yeah, there's 2 people there, so I just wanted to
Isn't
try
it
to wrap
awesome?
them.
Yeah, we
loose.
don't want him running out to warn anyone.
So what are we?
So we can go initiative, but I'm like starting to cast a spell. I'm
Okay,
trying
so-
to,
All
and I'm gonna
so
click
forward
those
one.
boots.
All right.
Click the boots, and I start to cast. If I end up getting to go first, of course, but
This is gonna be the session because y'all got a birthday to go to,
Yeah.
and this is gonna be a long fight.
all right.
Should we roll initiative beforehand?
We can, but yeah, we can.
That way we.
So we can get right into it.
Go, yeah, roll initiative. Okay.
Nice. Full kill.
Yeah, we gotta leave about 45 minutes.
Yeah, it's a good time.
At least we'll be able to roll right into a fight.
Yeah.
Whenever y'all have 25 to 20.
21.
27.
Nice.
Uh, 20 to 15.
17.
I got 21. Sorry, I was still counting that.
You and Jasper.
Yeah, roll up.
And then we got
9, 6.
I got a 13, so I guess I'll be
I'm still second.
Okay.
Come with it now.
You have to fight for your right to party.
To parlay.
I cannot believe y'all did this without sticks.
King Dristan sends his regards.
We weren't sure.
Well, our initiative coming up is Dristan's Cast and Entanglement, and we've got Arness. So we'll do Dristan's Entanglement first, and then it's going to be Arness, Jasper, Dristan again, the Ox Hearts,
Nice.
Orion, and then Winder at the rear.
If you want to stay here,
You're at the rear.
I can,
Pretzel Maker at the
walk
rear.
you guys.
So we appreciate you guys joining us. We got I got a birthday party I got to go to. Steven's boys got one to go to as well. So
Happy birthday,
sorry
Steve.
for stopping a little early, but we're gonna start nice and fast
Yeah.
next Sunday.
Hit it hard, yeah.
Hell yeah.
We'll do. We appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate all the love that you give us on the likes and
We
stuff.
should be free
And,
every Sunday from here on out.
We'll.
Sorry, guys, I'm busy next week.
yeah,
Two
you're-
Sundays from now, me and Toby won't be here.
Okay.
Okay.
So cool. Well, thanks
17th?
for playing my game.
Tu-
Check us out
17th?
on YouTube. All that
Or
good
the
stuff. Bye.
10th, I think. 9th.
Okay.